Know that for every star a business gets, that's about 5 to 9% increase in revenue. 4 more negative reviews in your restaurant could take away about 70% of potential customers. One negative review on average costs you 30 customers. Restaurant owners in the surrounding area, you have no worries. Sprouts Consulting is here to help you. Go to a restaurant and wonder where they get their food. Our founder, Mackenzie, started this company because she wanted to help our local restaurants partner with local produce farmers and farmers markets. That way, when you go into a favorite local restaurant, you know that you will be eating healthy produce from local farmers. When that happens, you're not only supporting local restaurants, you are supporting local farmers and local farmer markets. Our company values supporting local businesses as well as providing healthy meals for our neighbors. We are able to provide healthy meals for our neighbors by introducing our farmers and local farmer markets to our restaurant owners. We believe by good communication, we are able to make your local city thrive. We'll be able to make sure that the restaurant owner as well as the farmers are happy. When it comes to your restaurant, we know that you have to wonder if our farmers are able to produce enough food for your customers. We can assure you that our farmers have plenty of produce. While our mission is to help you partner with local farmers and farmers market, we also want to make sure you have amazing customer service. Great customer service can really boost your business ratings. If you do not have great customer service, many customers will go home and write bad reviews about not being served to their standards. With our goals that we have in place, we will be able to draw in more customers with new dishes. We will also be able to improve staffing to offer the warm and friendly welcoming environment that your restaurant deserves. Partner in Sprouts Consulting, which means businesses can reach out to me if they are ready to make a change in their business. I met our founder, Mackenzie, at my grandfather's local produce stand. I used to work at my grandfather's produce stand on the weekends when he needed my help. She happened to visit one Saturday I was working and started to tell me about her business. She explained the mission statement, and after that, I knew that I wanted to be a part of the team. My goal is to assist other restaurants to grow and expand business not only with tasty creations, but with excellent customer service second to none. I worked for a local restaurant called the Country Kitchen. It was ran by a local older lady that acted like she was everyone's grandmother. She was an amazing cook and loved sharing her delicious meals with the community along with companionship. She craved getting to know her customers and having that one special conversation per day. I became really close with the owner and would always help in the kitchen and try to do anything and everything I could to help her with business. After she decided it was time to retire and close her restaurant, I decided that one day I wanted to help local restaurants become more successful like she was. Experience and knowledge that I have, I would not be able to provide you with all the goals we have set for your business. Since I have been working with many restaurants near you, I have the opportunity to make sure your business will be much more successful. I know what it takes to be able to improve your staffing and to make your customers happy. I will provide you with all the tools to advertise and more to help drive in business. With better communication skills, everyone in the department will understand the goal we all need to work towards to accomplish. With the information we provided you, you'll now be able to envision the plan we have to improve your restaurant. When we come in, you will know exactly what our main goal is, as well as what we are looking forward to do. Fabiano's. Fabiano's is a pizza place in the heart of downtown Newnan on the square. They serve pizzas, calzones, salads, and wings. They are known for their great atmosphere and location. While there are many pizza joints in Newnan, their main competitors are Carvelis and Partners. Carvelis is also located on the square in Newnan, which makes this competitor walking distance. Without better service, customers could easily choose to visit the pizza place over Fabiano's. While Partners is not close to Fabiano's, they are also known for their great pizzas, which makes them a big competitor. It is a very popular restaurant, and there is a good mix of positive plus negative reviews. Some of the strengths of this company is they are very clean, the location is great, it has a nice atmosphere, and has generous portions of food. Some of their weaknesses consist of not so great service, pricey for the food, and the food is cold. The wings are dry. While Fabiano's has some complaints, we can easily turn this restaurant around to make it a spot everyone wants to be. Stated, love the location. The Newnan Square is a wonderful place for families and to meet friends. Shops and restaurants are friendly, convenient, and delicious, and well priced. Fabiano's is typically where you get pizza, but my friend and I met there the other night. She had a calzone, and I had a delicious mushroom and Swiss burger. Fun environment and delicious food. Recommend. So she was saying that you have such a great location that is walking distance to shops where people are able to shop and then come and eat, or go shop after you eat. It's especially perfect for wanting a nice date or to meet with some friends. You can eat and go enjoy some great food and then go shop around at all the cute little stores. The atmosphere also works in your favor because it makes the customers feel welcome and are able to relax and enjoy their company and food while in your restaurant. Room clean, which is a big plus for your customers. Many customers have given you positive reviews about your cleanliness. One customer said they came through once again, good pizza in a clean restaurant. Another day and another pizza. Fabiano's once again came through like a shining star. Their service is up notch, and it is another one for the clean places to dine. They seem to take their cleaning habits serious, as each and every time it has been cleaned, which seemed to be a rarity in many restaurants lately. Not to mention that pizza is also very enjoyable. The customer said it is hard to find such a good restaurant to eat at nowadays that has a clean dining room. When you have a clean dining room, your customers feel a little more comfortable at your restaurant. Great portion sizes of food. The bigger the portions are, the better the customer feels about coming and spending money. If they do not feel like they are getting enough for their money, they will either not come as often as they would like or not come back at all. One of the excellent customers commented, "Our go-to place for pizza in Noonan. We love Fabiano's and go there some regularly, and definitely when we are in the mood for pizza. One monster slice is usually plenty for one person, but you also, of course, can order a full-size pizza. The salads are wonderful, and monster slice and salad paired with a red wine is usual at Fabiano's. The iced tea is good too. A great family restaurant right on downtown square. They said that it's not only do you have great food, but your portions are plenty big enough to make sure everyone is full and satisfied." We have great reviews of this restaurant. There is also some bad reviews that we would need to work on. One customer had a very bad experience not too long ago when she called and placed a to-go order. She was told that her food would be done in 20 minutes. But once she got there, the food was not done, and she had to wait for another 20 minutes before she was able to get her pizza. And then, after she waited, she still got her food, and it was cold. So not only was she given false time about her pizza, when she finally did get her pizza, it was cold. When you have customers' food ready, whether they are call-in or dining, they should receive their food as soon as it's ready. We should not have to wait 40 minutes to get cold food. She also should have better customer service when she is asked to talk to the manager. The manager had made sure the dissatisfied customer left satisfied. That way the customer will come back in the future. The customer stated they did not have great customer service when they visited as well. The customer got there, and after waiting for a good bit, they asked the waiter to please check on the food, but the waiter did not. Once you have a customer to ask to check on their food, they already are tired of waiting. They were there for an hour before they got tired of waiting and left. If the customer is to ask you to check on their food, you should make that a top priority to go see how much longer they have on their food. And why is it taking so long for it to get done? One of your customers stated they came to enjoy great pizza and some wings on a Monday night when it was kind of slow. They ordered a large pizza with 16 wheels and the salad. The bill came out to be $50 with some change, which they thought was expensive for pizza. And it's okay, but they really could have got the better pizza at Papa John's and Domino's for cheaper. If you're to have high prices, you want to make sure that the food is good proportion and also good to eat. This customer was not satisfied with the proportion or the way the food came out. You don't want the food to be dry, burnt, cold, or undercooked. To make sure your customer is satisfied, you want to make sure they are happy to spend their money on your product. It's important you try your best in every possible way to satisfy your customers. If not, they are likely to go to one of your competitors. Partners Pizza had a review saying, "This lady never had a bad experience. They had delicious pizza, ample parking, great customer service, casual atmosphere, and reasonable prices." She also stated that she had her rehearsal dinner there a few years ago. It is so easy for one of your customers to go to this nearby restaurant where they are cheaper, have good customer service, and a casual atmosphere. You're able to make sure your restaurant is better by getting better customer service. Then, with the help of your location, your restaurant would become a no-brainer. Carvella's is another pizza joint that is literally walking distance to Fabiano's on the square. One customer stated that they're very disappointed and had unimpressive experience with the food. While the food was pretty good, everything else was negative about the experience. The service was very inattentive, hardly ever saw one server. The wait time in the food was very long, and the pricing is higher than the amount of value of food you were receiving. During my experience, I went on a date and we ended up waiting almost 45 minutes on just 2 appetizers. Lastly, the restaurant decided to seat 2 other customers at our table midway through our meal. It made the rest of the meal awkward, and it was rather inconsiderate. Overall, the decent food was not enough to make the experience enjoyable. It seems as though Fabiano's does have better dining room experience than Carvella's. At Carvella's, they will sit you with someone else that you do not know at the same table as you. They also have good food, but the food is pricey for not as much food as you receive at Fabiano's. The opportunities we have is to introduce our local farmers so your produce can be fresh. Once you get that fresh produce, your recipes will taste even better. Your competitors will have such a hard time competing with your food. You also bring in so many customers because they know where your food is coming from, and they also want to not only support your local business, but your farmers' local businesses as well. Thing I suggest is that we find a way to motivate your employees. To make sure they keep their customers satisfied, maybe give the customer a little survey at the end or have a day when the manager walks around to see how well their waitress was. The waitress or waiter with the highest overall customers are satisfied could get a paid day off or a little bonus. I believe that would be great to start focusing more on posting on social media. Start making ads for social media so nearby customers will see an ad and make them want to come in. I believe that it will really drive in customers. The opportunity I believe we are able to do to enhance your business would be to let your customers know you use DoorDash or Uber Eats for third-party delivery. That way they get the same great tasting food delivered to them in their house. They do not have to come in to the restaurant. This is sometimes when customers they do not want to leave their house, but would love some of your delicious pizza. With third-party delivery systems, your customers could still bring business to you by staying in the comfort of their own home. If Fabiano's does not focus in on their customer service, they will most likely lose their customers to nearby competitors, like Carvella's and partners. Customers will not want to pay for a pricey meal with horrible customer service if they can go next door and get a meal that would be cheaper but also have better customer service. Customers want to make sure that they are spending the money and not regretting going out to eat when they could have a better meal at home. You have is your old customers. Your old customers already had such a bad experience, but once we get the customer service figured out, you'll want to bring them back in. Once you bring the old customers back, you'll need to treat them with loyalty and make sure that they had a better service than last time. You will want to make sure they get their food as soon as it gets out of the oven to make sure it is hot. They will also need to make sure their drinks are kept full. That is the employee shortage. Right now we have an employee shortage. I understand that it's hard to find good employees that want to work, but it's hard to find employees in general right now. To fix this problem, you will need to make sure you have competitive pay. You will also want to make sure you have servers to start to apply once they see the dining room is always full of customers. A little overview of your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Your strengths consist of great location, great atmosphere, good food portions for the price, and a clean dining room. While your weaknesses says pricey, cold food, wings are dry, horrible customer service. Some opportunities you have is to partner with our local farmers to get fresh produce, post more on social media, motivate employees to make sure your customers are satisfied, and make sure your customers know about the DoorDash and other third-party delivery drivers. Your threats consist of major competitors in the area, customers' past experience with your restaurant, and it's hard to find great employees that are willing to work. Using manager and restaurant reviews has a major impact on your restaurant. It can boost business or make your business lose customers. Remember that every negative review you receive is approximately 30 customers you lose. So let's make sure we monitor at least Google reviews, Yelp, Facebook, and TripAdvisor. You can monitor more if you would like, but those are the top 4 websites every restaurant needs to manage. What you do at your restaurant is stay on top of customer service, and let's spice up a little bit of your dishes with our produce. After we complete that, you will have more customers than you ever had. It will be a no-brainer for your customers to choose Fabiano's rather than your competitors once we get done. I enjoyed managing your reviews. It was a pleasure being able to provide you with recommendations to help your business image. I was able to give you recommendations on how to improve customer service, which helps improve the image of your business. Located at 1000 Highway 34, East Newnan, Georgia, 30265. You will be able to reach us at Sprouts Consulting at 770-867-5309 or service@sprouts.com. Also, make sure to give us a follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sprouts. Giving away a small succulent once we are finished with your restaurant. You'll be able to make sure your succulent thrives as well as your business once we are gone. Any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for your time.